Hi there, I'm Alexandrabeuter, and today I'm taking you guys on a decluttering journey along with me. If you are overwhelmed by the amount of items in your home, if it's hard to keep your home clean, if you feel like there is just too much stuff, then this video is absolutely for you. I love to declutter, I love to get rid of things. There's so many benefits to being a little more minimalistic than you are right now. So I hope that you enjoy this and find it helpful, and let's get started with that first category. And we're going to begin in the kitchen because for almost 100% of the people watching this video, I guarantee you there are so many items in your kitchen you can easily declutter that are either broken or you no longer use. Many people hold on to countertop appliances with broken pieces, thinking they will fix it one day, but they never do. A lot of us have way too many coffee mugs, or even Tupperware containers with a missing lid or a missing top. The list goes on and on. So I encourage you to go through your kitchen with me, open those cabinets, open those drawers, and add all of those items in a pile that you know you no longer need. Now, when I'm decluttering my kitchen, I will open every drawer, every cabinet as I work my way around, really making sure I'm not skipping anything because I promise you, you will always find items you forgot you had. I get rid of so many straws. We have plenty. There were a lot of them that were worn and just ready to go. I found these 2 bottles, one with a missing lid. Honestly, don't think I've ever used those, so it's easy to declutter those as well. Now working my way to the white cabinets because the island is pretty much good to go. I did find some extra space so things weren't so cluttered in here that I am using. And then I also found a couple of things that we had multiples of. So I mentioned that before. We have 2 hot water kettles. I definitely do not need 2. We don't use them very often. So I'll show you guys that I had a black one and a pink one. My husband loves the black one, so I let him keep that one, and the pink one we're going to donate. We went through the entire kitchen and dining area. I found plenty of items we no longer need, just taking up space and adding clutter into my kitchen. So all of these are gonna go and we can move on to the next space. And now let's do some decluttering in functional spaces. Think laundry room cabinets, under the kitchen sink, storage closets for household items like extra light bulbs, DIY project items, etc. I always love to declutter these because I typically find so much excess packaging, just random things that I really didn't need, and I find these areas so easy to consolidate down to smaller quantities. And also what you do in these areas, since they are purely for function, is gonna last such a long time and you won't need to refresh these for months at a minimum. So let's get started. So you can see the first functional space I'm decluttering are these laundry room cabinets. I keep a lot of my cleaning products in here, towels for cleaning, of course, laundry related products, and it just was a little bit cluttered in here. There were a few bottles that were empty that could be recycled, and overall I just wanted to straighten this up too. Only takes a few minutes and it makes the biggest difference. I can easily access products and it just makes my cleaning routine a little smoother and more enjoyable. So now you can see we are moving on to the kitchen sink. Even more cleaning products in here, the dish towels, the trash bags, excess sponges, etc. I really like to make sure this space is reorganized every once in a while because
it does make that daily routine a lot easier. I was finding magic erasers that should have been discarded a very long time ago. Some of these cleaning products are either empty, just like upstairs, and they were just taking up space and really just needed to be recycled, and allowed me to have so much more space to see the products that I use every day and to access them a lot easier. And how much better does this look, you guys?
And this next category is really easy, but also makes such a big difference. When is the last time you decluttered your linen closet? I know I have extra sheet sets I can absolutely declutter and donate, comforters, towels, maybe even some throw blankets, and I have a lot of these items that I know I haven't used in this house, and we have lived here for over 2 years, so those are the first to go.
When we were in the kitchen, we worked our way from one side to the other. So on this linen closet, we're going to work from top to bottom. This is one way that I really keep myself disciplined to do things the right way the first time. So found some comforters up there I know that I have not used in a long time and someone else should be able to. So those are easy to donate. And now I'm going to work on sheets. We definitely have quite a few sheets I've not used in a long time. I'm going to find some towels as well, but I really wanted to focus on the bedding for today's project. For all of you feeling overwhelmed by the clutter and just feeling like there's too much to do, there's not enough time, or you're feeling unmotivated, give yourself time limits. So say, I'm going to do this for 10 minutes today. I'm going to do this for 10 minutes every day. I'm going to do an hour today. I'm not going to stop until I finish this one project. That really helps me because we all know that decluttering isn't always the most exciting task, but it's always well worth it by the end when you see how much stuff you're able to get rid of. So sometimes a few minutes a day is all you're able to do, and that is absolutely fine because it really does add up. Finishing up here on the bottom, this is all stuff for Forrest down here, extra baby blankets and whatnot, and we have all of that extra room on the bottom, a little room to grow. I always try and make happen. So look at this after. We all know that clutter comes in many forms, and one of those has been my bulky laundry detergent containers. I'm so excited to start using Earthbreeze eco-friendly laundry sheets. They're sponsoring this video, and their laundry sheets help me to improve my environmental footprint. They come in plastic-free cardboard packaging, which helps reduce waste. Their laundry sheets are also hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested, making them gentle on skin. So I know I'm choosing a better product for my family.
And these are ultra concentrated. That's how you need so little. So I only need the smallest piece. I'm just gonna fold this in half here and then tear it, and I am good to go.
Their laundry sheets also don't contain hormone disrupting chemicals like parabens and phthalates. They also don't have harsh chemicals or artificial dyes.
Plus, I really like that Earthbreeze is committed to social and environmental responsibility. I feel really good about it. I really like it, and I'm gonna link it down below for you guys, so definitely check it out. So for my viewers with kids, we all know the playroom just gets out of control very quickly, and this is an area we try and declutter regularly, even every month, because those toys add up fast. One thing that has helped me to declutter so many more items a lot faster is realizing that each category should be smaller. So for example, we have a ton of books, a ton of stuffed animals, a ton of cars, and I know that we don't need as many items in each of those categories as we actually have. So thinking that way, thinking smaller categories versus items one by one, will really help you to eliminate way more clutter than you even realize.
So aside from just paying attention to how many items you have in each category, you can also consider doing a toy rotation. I'm honestly not sure if we ever got into that, but I do hear people rave about it. So just think if that is something that would make sense with your family and with your life, switching out different items every few weeks or every day, whatever it is, depending on the kids' ages. That can also help you to maintain the amount of items as well. So we started in the closet. I definitely found some toys in there Forrest has not used in a very long time. Went through stuffed animals. I wasn't able to get a ton, but I definitely had a few. And then I started going through his books, and we normally just read in his bedroom. So a lot of these books have been sitting for a while. I found several in here that I should donate that he just has aged out of. And then again, just going through those categories with a lot of items. We have plenty of cars and trucks and dinosaurs and all of those. So at least a couple from each section was easy to let go of. Now, one thing I've always gotten a lot of questions about is these organizers right here. So these are from IKEA and I love them so much. These tubs are available in several different colors. I think sometimes they change seasonally as well, and several different size configurations. There's taller ones, there's single rows. I just really, really like this, and it honestly is so versatile depending on your space. They will have a setup with these tubs for you. It is a lot more affordable than the options with the doors. It's just a lot less product. So if you're looking for something that is budget friendly, that's still pretty cute, very functional, realistic, practical, I think these IKEA ones are amazing. So that was a look at a lot of the items. We are decluttering from the playroom. We're adding the kitchen items to the car. We can drop all of this stuff off later, and I cannot wait to show you what the back of my car looks like by the end of this, because we literally filled it, you guys. Completely full with just so many items that have been sitting in my house that we no longer need, that somebody else should be able to enjoy.
The next category I love to encourage is one I don't hear people talk about enough, and that is decluttering your bathroom cabinets. A lot of us have way too many hair care, skincare, makeup products, hair tools, hair accessories that we really need to consolidate and bring it down to a more reasonable level of products. And also a lot of us are really loyal to the same brand. So you might have 3 bottles of face lotion that are all a third full, and you can easily consolidate those down to 1, and then you'll have a lot more space to work with. I find that doing this also really streamlines your morning routine, and it just makes it so much faster to find the products you need on an everyday basis.
So I'm starting out left to right, of course, this first cabinet. I'm focusing on getting rid of a lot of excess packaging, focusing on the quantities of items, the quantities of lipsticks and eyeliners, face masks, foundations, etc. If there's any more than just a few, they definitely can be donated. And look at this, from just that first set of cabinets, these are all items for donation, and then this is all recycling. I cannot believe how many items we decluttered from just that first space. Let's focus on these 3 drawers and then the last cabinet, and I am so excited to get all of this stuff that was just sitting, taking up space out of here. We've already consolidated some lotion bottles. I know I'm not the only one who should be doing that a lot more often. I'm finding extra sunscreens. I just want to go through and declutter all of these smaller organizers so that I can see everything in them, making sure products in similar sizes are paired together. That way it's easy to find items and nothing is hidden by something that is too large, and just function is important in these spaces, so really keep that in mind. I'm going to go through the hair one last. I have some hair tools in there. I've actually been really good at getting rid of and decluttering excess hair tools. I had just an absurd amount a few months ago, so I was able to get rid of a lot of those and easily be able to find the products I use on a daily basis. Finding another set of lotion containers, I was able to consolidate, so that excess packaging is really adding up quickly. And this last one is looking so much better. Honestly, a lot of empty bottles there. So take a look at everything we were able to declutter from all of these bathroom cabinets and drawers. I'm going to show you guys the countertop here, and I'm honestly amazed at how much stuff was just sitting there. Only took a few minutes, and it's a lot more functional in these spaces now.
Well, we all knew that clothing would be a category in a decluttering video. Many of us have way too much of it, but one tip you might not be doing right now is keeping a basket like this in your closet. So I keep this basket in my son's closet, and this is almost like decluttering without even realizing it and having to think too much about it. So whenever I'm putting away his clothes or going through his closet and I pick out an item that I know is too small for him, I throw it in this basket. This is like almost half full, and I'm gonna go through his closet with you guys, but I have half of my clothing decluttering already done for him because every once in a while I plop an item in there, and then once it's full, it's time to be donated.
So one tip I always give you guys when decluttering your closet is start hanging extra hangers on the very left side. That way when you're putting away laundry, you have that big pack of hangers and it will make it a little bit faster for you. So as I'm going through the items in the closet and shifting from shirt to shirt, I'm finding those extra hangers, adding them onto the left, and then I'm also reorganizing by product, or I should say by style. So you can buy those tags that say tank top, short sleeve, long sleeve, etc., but I just try and keep them in order without that. So that's why I'm rearranging here. I'm just grabbing the different items to put them in order, from tank top to short sleeve to long sleeve to sets to sweatshirts. So the lightest weight to the heaviest weight, essentially. And once I worked my way all the way around the hanged clothing, I started working on the floor. So there's a lot of items on the floor that were just, a little bit of a mess that we're going to take care of together. Extra bins down here. There was some items from the DIY projects we did to finish this room over the last few weeks. I found even more clothing in a garbage bag that I meant to donate and forgot about, so I had twice as much as I originally thought before we even got started with our decluttering of the hanged clothing. I found a pack and play down here I'm going to store up top, so there's going to be a lot more floor space in just a second. We're really starting to make progress here. It's looking so much better, very decluttered. Here's that extra bag of clothing I was talking about. So I'm going to add all of this into, or I should say everything from the tote into the bag to donate. Some of you guys have said in these decluttering videos I should fold the clothes, but guys, I've watched them just dump them into bins after I folded them. So I don't think that they really care because I've seen them be unfolded very quickly. Found even more books in here, a lot of baby books to donate, so I'm just going to put those on top. Some picture frames I decided to hold on to, but I cannot wait to show you guys in just a few seconds here what this closet looks like, and then adding all of these items in my car to drop off. So many items we were able to get rid of. We have the kitchen items, we have the toy items, we have clothing, we have bedding, and more. So all of this is going to go to a new home.
And that is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you. Recent videos and so much more are linked down below in that description box. And I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.